Hi everyone, I'm Kelsey and welcome back to my channel, Connecting with Spirit. So in today's video, I am going to be doing another connecting in with an animal collective as part of me channeling the animal kingdom as part of that series that I'm doing. So if you want to check out my other animals that I've channeled in this series, I will leave the playlist in the description box below. But today's video, I'm going to be tuning in, connecting in with, and channeling Peacock, the Peacock Collective. So early on in the week, I connected in to Peacock energy, and this was the information that they gave me. So Peacock told me that they were the code keepers of confidence, and their energy was just so beautiful. I just kept getting this visual of a male peacock with his feathers just completely out, and he was taking up space and strutting his stuff, and the energy was just so like, yep, this is who I am, take it or leave me type thing. And they wanted me to channel a healing to give you the confidence to shine bright, feeling comfortable in your own skin, doing your own thing, free from comparing yourself to others. So that was their exact words that I channeled earlier on in this week, and I just felt like it was important to read it out word for word. And I think this is just such a lovely one that's going to come through today. And like I said, the energy is really beautiful, so I am really looking forward to seeing what unfolds as we connect into their energy and channel this healing today. So if this sounds like something you would like to receive, please do give your permission in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Thank you very much, and I'm just going to ask my healing team of light to connect me in to all of those energies who have given their permission to receive this healing, this channeling from Peacock, and of course myself and my healing team of light today. Thank you. I'm going to call in all of your healing teams of light, calling in all of your healing teams of light, calling in all of your healing teams of light, and I'm just going to ask them all to activate a sacred healing space around us all now, and to anchor it in. Straight away I'm seeing that male peacock in my mind's eye. So I usually see us all in circle whenever I'm doing healings like this. And whenever I ask the healing teams of light to activate a sacred space, I see it like a dome, a lattice dome. This one is looking like silver white light going in around us now and being anchored in. Again, this beautiful male peacock in the center of our circle, with its feathers completely open and fanned out. So something here about the feathers, the peacock feathers specifically. So I don't know, some of you might have found this video because you found a peacock feather or have been receiving signs or just constantly seeing peacocks and you've stumbled across this video. It feels like if you, something about finding a peacock feather, and also for it being like an omen for good luck. good luck and prosperity, I'm hearing. And then something about using the using the peacock feather as like a quill. I don't know if some of you do that with feathers, or it's just like a message from times gone by where they used to use peacock feathers as quills to write, but that's coming through as well. Okay, a strong angelic presence coming in as well, to protect this sacred space and us in it. So archangels, so it's not the Inanna, which I usually activate around the sacred space for protection. It's something slightly different, but archangels being placed around this lattice dome, the sacred space, and around us. It's like each person has an archangel standing behind them for protection as we all sit in circles, receive this healing. So I'm seeing the archangel place their hands on your shoulders. So you might be aware of who it is who's standing behind you. I'm just going to ask them to make their presence known to you, to let you know who it is. So just take a second or two to tune in to the energy and receive that answer with your psychic senses. So Archangel Michael coming in strongly for me with this. Okay, so I'm just seeing the peacock go around us all in circle, like an inner circle of us, and it's like it's shedding feathers as it's going along, and each of us picks up a feather, and I'm seeing we're using that feather to cleanse our energy field. So we're just getting a little bit of a cleanse from peacock, from their feathers specifically right now. So you might see that in your mind's eye. That's just what I'm seeing, as this beautiful peacock feather is being used to cleanse, and I'm also hearing the peacock feather is a gift for you. Some of you like placing it in your hair after you finished cleansing. Others of you like holding it in your hand, tucking it into your trousers or the pocket of whatever it is that you're wearing. And now I'm seeing, so I know in order to attract their mates, the peacocks do like a little bit of a dance, and that's what I'm seeing. But it's more sort of a dance for a blessing for you, and an attunement to peacock's energy is what I'm hearing. So one peacock in the center of our circle, just doing a little bit of a dance, shaking its feathers to bestow a blessing upon each and every one of you, and to attune you to the energy of peacock. So you might feel this around your heart now, around the back of your heart. Also, I'm feeling it very much in the crown and extending down into the heart space. Throat as well coming up. Excuse me, some clearing happening with this. So this sometimes happens when I am processing energy. I'll just start burping, and it's my way of clearing energy, just so you know. And this is just your opportunity to tune in and connect with this beautiful energy that is peacock. This feels very flamboyant right now for me. It's confident. It's also quite playful, like fun. Like showy with the feathers extended and doing a dance. This sort of energy, like it's absolutely beautiful. Really enjoying this energy that is peacock, and I hope you are enjoying it as well. Okay, this is interesting. I have the elements coming in for protection specifically. Usually, sometimes the elements come in for a bit of a cleanse or, yeah, usually a cleanse. But this time it's a little bit different. I'm hearing the elements are coming in for protection. And it's almost like I'm seeing the elements weaving themselves into the lattice dome, the silvery white one. That had anchored in straight away the sacred space. It's like they're imbuing the lattice dome with the elements, so earth, fire, air, and water. I'm also hearing ether. So you might get a visual, you might get a sense, you might see it in your mind's eye, but it can just see like fire kind of spiraling itself around one of those bits of the lattice dome, and then earth climbing up around and wrapping itself around as well. It's looking like I'm hearing moss, I'm seeing vines, and I'm also seeing like dirt and then air coming in as well, like gusts, almost like a whirlwind. And then the water also looks like a tornado or whirlwind, but of water. And ether, slightly different, almost looking like air, but a different color entirely. It's looking like pink to me. So all the elements coming in and kind of wrapping themselves around this lattice dome to reinforce it for protection. So it feels very grounded and it feels very supportive as well. Okay, so it's interesting because just before I was filming this video, I was looking out the window and these black clouds were rolling in. I'm not sure if it's raining. Let me see if it's raining. No, it's not raining. But the black clouds are still there, and I can hear some thunder rolling in the distance because I was just tuning in. I was seeing lightning bolts and thunder as well. So it feels like that energy is also coming in. I'm hearing it's for more support. Like the thunderbolts of lightning, something to do with a flash of insight, a flash of intuition. And the thunder is sound healing. And like a clearance as well. And I'm just seeing the rain fall down from these clouds as a cleanse to cleanse your energy field. So specifically in terms of your emotions, your emotional energetic field. And I'm just hearing the thunder outside. As this rain pours down and cleanses your emotional body. Ooh, that feels much more balanced. And clear with this cleanse. It's like something I didn't know I needed, but it feels so much better after receiving that rainfall. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're going to take down the energy of peacock from source, from the heavens, the highest and purest form of that energy. And it's going to spiral down into your stellar gateway chakra. So I'm seeing the energy similar to what the patterns and colors are in relation to the male peacock feather, with that kind of eye looking. It looks like an eye on the feather, so I don't know the technical term, but that's just what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, and this is spiraling down into your stellar gateway chakra as the thunder rolls on in the background. The mic is probably not picking it up. As the beautiful peacock energy opens and activates your stellar gateway chakra to peacock energy and confidence. As the energy continues to flow and spirals down into your soul star chakra, opening and activating your soul star to peacock energy and confidence. Okay, and there's something in your soul star chakra which is above your head, above your crown, the next chakra up. Just seeing the beautiful energy, the green is particularly vibrant, coming in and enveloping your soul star chakra. I'm hearing the words imbuing you with confidence, and it's almost like any confidence that you had in past lives is being brought forward to this one. So you're being like supercharged with confidence. And I'm seeing your soul star chakra almost like a cup or a basin, and this beautiful energy that is confidence is just being poured into it, and the level is rising, and it looks like golden syrup. Excuse me. So healing taking place here for any and all past lives where you didn't feel confident as well. It is in connection to self-worth issues that directly affected your confidence levels. So just gonna stay here for another few seconds as Peacock and the angels do this healing for you in your soul star chakra in your past lives. So you might feel this going down the back of you. I'm feeling it very much in the spine right now, as it's almost like healing and repair work happening in the past. So you might be feeling that as well. Okay, as we continue to bring this beautiful peacock energy down into your crown chakra at the top of your head, opening and activating your crown to peacock energy and confidence. As the energy continues to spiral down into your third eye chakra, opening and activating your third eye to peacock energy and confidence. Something here about embracing your flamboyance, whatever that means to you. It's just like support from the peacock to be flamboyant, almost like you need to give yourself permission for that to be okay, to like spread your wings, your feathers like the peacock does, and your flamboyance, to accept that within yourself, for yourself, and to allow yourself to be flamboyant and to show it, express it, if that is in alignment with who it is you are, you know, if you resonate with that energy of flamboyance. It's like for some of you, it feels like you've had to repress or suppress this part of yourself, this flamboyant nature that you have for whatever reason. Maybe something happened when you were growing up in childhood, could also be from past lives as well. Something happened that was quite traumatic actually, and for some of you it meant that you disconnected from this aspect of yourself, this flamboyant part of you, and then you suppressed it, you repressed it, you rejected it, you kind of put it away in a little box within yourself and you didn't really let it out. And it feels like now is the time to embrace it. Also feel like Peacock and the angels are going to be doing a little bit of healing around this, whatever this traumatic circumstances have been, in order to reconnect you to this aspect. I also feel like there is soul loss, so whatever it was that traumatic, that a piece of your soul was taken, and Peacock and the angels are going to return this aspect of your soul to you, cleansed and purified. I'm going to ask for that, so it's only your energy, and for you to be reconnected with this aspect of yourself so that you can accept it fully, embrace it, and just embody it, live it. So this won't resonate with everyone, the flamboyance, the flamboyancy, or being flamboyant or feeling flamboyant. This is for some of you. And again, I'm just hearing like deeply traumatized, deeply traumatic, whatever it was that happened in relation to this. There is some sort of connection to do with sexuality as well here. And sort of like just getting this deep sense of like being told that, oh, because you're a particular gender, that you couldn't be flamboyant. Like, oh no, boys aren't allowed to be flamboyant. You can't be flamboyant, or you were abused or called names or bullied or something because of it. There is very much that sort of sense around it as well. And the same can be true for if you were a girl as well and were expressing that flamboyance. And like other people rejected it within you and they tried to stamp it out of you type thing. And it was very hurtful, it was very painful. Because it's a big part of who it is that you are and how you express yourself. It just feels to be so much hurt and heartbreak and grief around this. I'm feeling it's very emotional. And I'm just feeling that energy, like you might feel camp, you might be over the top, exuberant, flamboyant, this sort of thing. And it was like, it's like other people just saw that and they saw that you were being who it is that you are. And because they couldn't be who it is that they are really, they were like, no, we can't allow you to do that. We can't allow you to be that. And we need to confine you and put you in your box and make you feel small and make you feel bad for expressing who it is that you really are, that part of yourself. And there's just something unbelievably sad about this. It's more thunder and the wind is howling out there, almost like in protest against what was done to you, what happened to you. Yeah, and there is something around your sexuality and maybe coming out of the closet and declaring whatever preference it is that you are, and that not being taken well, that not being accepted. And also a deep sense of feeling unloved because they couldn't accept this part of you. They couldn't accept this about you. Oh, and I just see peacock coming in really strongly and like enveloping you in its feathers. Because you just need to be held. After what you've been through. So there is the energy of unforgiveness here in relation to a person or people who basically instigated this or couldn't accept you for who it is you are, or bullied you because you're flamboyant. Many different scenarios here, but there's just some unforgiveness around that. And that's totally understandable, that you feel like you can't forgive them. And it's totally okay. The energy of unforgiveness and actually forgiving someone are separate things entirely, and it's your choice. It's up to you if you want to forgive whoever it is, and it by no way will like limit your healing journey or things like that. It doesn't work like that. It won't like hold you back. It won't stop your progress if you are on that healing journey. But I just want you to know that it is up to you, if you want to give that gift of forgiveness. It's your choice. So I'm seeing the, who is it? It's the angels placing a crystal in your third eye. Excuse me. I'm hearing opalite. For some of you, it'll depend. For others of you, it's citrine, so please do take the one that resonates for you. And this is just to support you. I'm here to support you with your flamboyancy, to be flamboyant, to embrace that, to express it, to fully accept it, and to give you the confidence and the courage to show the world this side and aspect of yourself. So repairs happening here as well, for the trauma. Lots of healing coming in. You might feel this down the back of you again. I'm just feeling it lower back, spine. You might feel it around the heart as well, where this soul piece has been returned to you. And so over the next couple of days, as you integrate this soul piece and are reconnected with that aspect of yourself, you might find some emotions might come up for you to work through, particularly around the event of whatever it was that happened, the trauma that caused that soul piece to be taken in the first place. So to just be gentle with yourself as you work through whatever it is that's going to come up in relation to this. So it could be a lot of grief, the hurt, the sadness, the heartbreak, these sorts of things. And I'm just hearing to work really closely with the elements, and that's why they're coming in as well, to help you work through it and fully integrate this aspect of you. So it feels for some of you, this is a core aspect of your confidence. So as this energy continues to flow down into your throat chakra, opening and activating your throat to peacock energy and confidence. So something here in the throat chakra for sure. So I'm hearing it's something to do with singing and maybe not having the confidence to do that, to sing, because of what might have been happened, what might have been said to you, like, oh, you're tone deaf, or you can't sing, you haven't got a note in your head, these sorts of things that put you off from expressing yourself confidently in this way. And then there's something here about, like, it's not about getting the notes right. It's more about just feeling good about expressing yourself in this way. And that some of you have shut this down because of what had happened. And I'm just getting a visual that happened to me actually. I used to be in the choir when I was younger, and the choir teacher took me into, he was teaching at the time, and he brought me into his classroom and had me try and sing different notes in front of the whole class. And at the time, like, I would have hated anything like that where the attention was on me when there were so many people. And needless to say, I could not hit a note for my life. It was horrible. I felt absolutely humiliated and ashamed. It was just a horrible experience that I had, and that's just something that's coming up right now. So it might be similar, that you had something along those lines which really impacted your confidence when it came to singing. So just some healing and clearing coming in for that. There is a message here about, like, you know, everybody can sing, regardless if you feel like you're in tune or not. It's not about that. It's a way of expressing yourself, your voice, your instruments, your tool of creation, and expressing yourself in that way by singing. And it's kind of like some of you have hang-ups around this because of what was said, and like my experience as well. And to just embrace your voice, if it's good, bad, or whatever you feel about it. Another thing, also similar, because I used to, when I was recording videos, or if I was recording voice notes or anything like that, and if I listened to it back, I'd be like, oh my god, my voice is horrific. Like, I used to hate the sound of my voice. So there's something coming in around that as well, where you are really judgmental and critical of your voice. Now, this isn't necessarily to do with singing, but just in general. If, like me, you're recording something and then you listen back to it and you're like, oh my god, that sound horrendous, this sort of thing. So some healing coming in for this, some repair, and some more, it's like love, self-love, and to be able to love that aspect of yourself. And embrace your unique voice. And to let it shine is coming in as well. So I'm seeing a brilliant bright white light coming into your throat chakra, to help with this. Because your voice is just so important. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can hear this thunder. That was a really loud one. Rumbling in the background. But yeah, I've lost my train of thought now. Okay, so that thunder coming in as a sound healing for this, for your throat. Yeah, so now I remember once I passed on that message, what I was saying initially about your throat, because it's so important, because it's a power center. Definitely your voice, your ability to speak your truth, speak up for yourself, use your voice, you know, all that sort of stuff. It's very powerful, and it's a powerful center, a power center. It's also if you are setting intentions, because it's important to use your voice, because sound is like the building block of creation. So God said, "Let there be light," but it was a sound because he said it first before the light. So it's all about the sound when you're creating something, and really important to use your voice and activate your voice when you are trying to manifest and set intentions, to use the power of your voice. That's coming in, and I'm hearing that it's not being utilized, it's underutilized tool in relation to this. Something here about public speaking as well, and having confidence to stand up in front of a bunch of people and speak confidently. That a lot of you have fears and insecurities when it comes to this. So I am feeling there is like a healing coming in, there is support coming in for this as well, so that you feel confident to stand up in front of people and speak about whatever it is that you are speaking about, public speaking. So not only just like standing in front of a huge crowd type thing, but it's also, speaking in a smaller group or even one-to-one, where you have that confidence to express yourself, you know, your feelings, your emotions, your opinions, who it is that you are through the medium of your voice. So for some of you, it feels like there's physical issues when it comes to your voice. So things maybe that have happened to your vocal cords or your throat. Don't know if you can speak, maybe you can't speak. It's just feeling like physical difficulties when it comes to using your voice, maybe like a sore throat or you're hoarse, you've lost your voice. There's some healing coming in for this as well. Hearing about operations when it comes to your voice and your vocal cords. So feeling like if this is you, that there might be some work to be done here in relation to your voice to get to the root of whatever it is that's happening, like that's going on in a physical sense. If you've lost your voice, if it's hoarse, croaky, some issues to do with the voice box, whatever the case may be, the message is to go deeper with that and to ask to get to the root cause of whatever this is, because there is something here. There is an energetic block that your body is trying to bring your attention to by manifesting this physical issue, whatever the case may be for you. Then it's like, okay, I want to get your attention, so there's going to be pain, there's going to be maybe you lose your voice or whatever, in order to bring your awareness, your attention to that part of your physical body, so that you would investigate it further and get to the root in order to release that energetic block so the energy can move through freely. And I feel like it has to do with expressing yourself, or you feeling powerless or silenced, suppressing your voice, things in relation to that. Also confidence issues, I'm hearing. So if this is you, Peacock and the angels are inviting you to set that intention, or even ask a question out loud. They're saying if you can, or in your mind's eye. If not, or in your mind, should I say mind's eye? In your mind, to do that now, and they're going to receive that intention, that question for you, and support you to manifest that intention and also answer your questions. So you might receive the answer during this session, or you might receive it sometime after, just to be on the lookout for that message or the sign. But they just want you to know that there is support in the unseen realms, the spiritual realms, for you, to help you with this. So I'm also feeling, because I was like slurring my words, any sort of communication issues where you are not confident speaking, maybe because you stumble over your words, you slur your words, maybe you have a stutter, things like this, or you struggle to find a word, these sorts of things, which has directly impacted your confidence and your ability to speak out. So some healing and support coming in for this as well. So feeling like there is a connection in relation to this in like a past life, because something happened to disrupt. It feels like the connection from your brain to your mouth, and it needs rewiring, so that's what's happening now. So you might feel this, I'm feeling this in the Zeal chakra, so that's where your spinal cord meets the base of your skull, and also in my head, like brain in the center there, and along my face, like my muscles there, in my mouth, jaw, okay. Also to do with languages as well. If you feel you don't feel confident speaking other languages, there is some healing and support coming in for you in relation to this as well. Maybe you find languages really difficult. You get really anxious when you're somewhere else and you're trying to speak the language, and you're like making the effort, but you're like, oh, I don't feel confident, my accent isn't right, but I'm just gonna try. which I'm sure is very appreciated by the locals wherever it is that you are and you're trying to make that effort to speak their language, but it can be absolutely nerve-wracking. So now I'm feeling like a lump in the throat, like a frog in the throat type thing. Just something coming up to be cleared. It's actually raining outside now. I can hear the water. So you might be feeling this energy. It's because I'm just feeling it like a tingling in my toes right now. It's going all the way down through the physical body. It's quite extensive. And it's making my physical body feel very, almost like heavy, but like in a relaxed way. Okay, as this energy comes down into your heart chakra, opening and activating your heart chakra and your higher heart to peacock energy and to confidence. So something here at the heart chakra specifically. So feeling like for some of you, for a lot of you, that you might feel uncomfortable in your own skin for a number of reasons. So there is like a feeling of transgender coming in here, where you might have been born in the body of a girl, but you feel like a boy, or vice versa. This sort of feeling is only one aspect, and then it's kind of like you're feeling uncomfortable in your own skin because there is an aspect of your physical body that you just are judgmental of or are critical of, that you just haven't been able to embrace and accept as a part of who it is that you are. Whether it's your hair color, your eye color, what your lips look like, the color of your skin, if you have freckles, if you have a big tummy, or I don't know, big feet, or wobbly knees, or whatever the case may be. It just feels like there is some dissatisfaction with a physical aspect of your body. Oh, some clearing happening. So peacock coming in really strongly here for this one, to help you, to support you, to embrace this part of you, to accept it and to love who it is that you are and be comfortable in your own skin. So it feels like some of you might take action in the case of like transgender. You might go through that process where you transition to feel more comfortable. So for others of you, it's about tuning in and really sitting with yourself to get to the root of why you're dissatisfied with this particular aspect of yourself. Because it feels like it's deeper than you think, that you've only looked at it at a surface level, or you're only aware of it at a surface level, but there are a few different layers to it, and it mightn't even be this life entirely. It might be a past life because of a disfigurement or something like that in that area of the body, and it's like it's been carried through to this life, and it might be fine, but to you, it's just like, no, it's not the way that I want it to be, and I'm finding it really difficult to accept it because of the lens that you're looking at it from, that past life where it was disfigured, if that makes sense. So peacock coming in strongly, and the angels with some healing around this for you. So there is, yeah, that message of just getting to the bottom of it, getting to the root of it, you know, and once you've got to that root and cleared everything out, to see how it is that you feel then, and only then. And if you are still not satisfied and you want to get a procedure done, or you want to get work done, or whatever it is, then and only then do take that action. Because for some of you, it's feeling like there's old energies that need to be clearing. There could be some karma involved, and this is the path that you're going down in order to clear karma, to break out of karmic cycles. And it's part of the process that you're going through, and allowing these energies to come up for you to clear them and free yourself from the karma, or whatever it might be. And it's just like, if you get the work done that you want to get done to change whatever aspect of it is, it feels like it might impede that. And that's why they are urging you to sit with it and get to the root of whatever it is first, to clear out everything, and then and only then, if it is something that you're like, okay, I do want to change this and get the procedure done or whatever, then go ahead. Okay, so another thing about not being able to shine bright in your heart chakra, in your heart. I'm just asking, what do you mean by shining bright? Like, fully embracing who it is that you are and like taking up space and showing the world, everybody, that this is you. And it's like a lot of you have quite deep trauma around this, around where you were told to be invisible, to kind of like shut up, pretty much like be quiet, be seen and not heard type thing. Energy is quite abusive. Like you were rejected and unloved for who it is that you are. And as a result, maybe you changed and became a different person because you were trying to seek that love that you so desperately wanted. And you like had to mold yourself into a different person. Because you were chasing that love, that acceptance. But to no avail. Feelings of like not feeling good enough as you are. That you felt like you needed to change. And then feeling like you lost yourself in this endeavor, trying to be what everybody else wanted you to be, out of seeking that love, that friendship, that validation. You like twisted yourself into just a different version of yourself that you might not have been able to recognize in the end. It just wasn't who it is that you are really. And you might be on a journey right now where you're letting go of all those different versions of yourself that you did become and embody, and stripping it right back and embracing who it is that you really are, or learning who it is that you really are for the very first time and being able to be that person. And just embracing yourself, accepting yourself, and being okay with who it is that you are, like flaws and all. Also seeing like the shining bright in terms of your auric fields, that you might have been on, you might be on a healing journey, you might be on a spiritual path, an ascension path, and as part of the process you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, clearing, healing, and as you do that, your auric field has just gotten really, really bright. Like you're just such a super bright light, and it's like more people can see that, how bright it is that you are. I'm seeing this has come up as well in the energy for this full moon in Scorpio, about being a bright star in the sky, like that. So just feeling like there is a real deeply seated fear of shining bright, And for some of you, it feels like because in a past life, or even in the beginning of this one, you were persecuted in some way for being yourself. Feeling like ostracized, feeling like imprisoned, like something horrifically bad happened to you. I'm feeling it in specifically to do with like spiritual gifts. If you were a medicine woman, if you were a shaman, if you were an energy healer, if you did these sorts of things. And you were doing your thing, everything was going really well, you were shining bright, and then something happened and you were persecuted for this. For some of you, it might have resulted in the end of your life. Others of you might have been imprisoned, you might have lost the house, you might have been fined, these sorts of things. Some of you, I'm feeling like limbs were cut off to deter you from doing what it is that you were doing and just shining brightly, because you were in alignment with who it is that you are, walking your path and doing what you were meant to be doing at the time. And it's like the powers at that time were like, no, we can't be having this person shining brightly because they're like a guide. They are almost like seeing what is it, the star that guided the three shepherds to Jesus almost. You were a guiding light, you were like an inspiration. People looked up to you and they saw, oh well, if this person can do it, maybe I could do it, because they're just shining so brightly, doing what they came here to do. And you can see it, the joy of life, the passion for what it is that you were doing at the time. You were just setting a good example, and being successful. And for whatever reason, other energies didn't like it and wanted to take you down because of it. Other energies and other people, because they were like, well, we can't have this person shining bright and being a guide for other people, because then it's just going to spark a revolution, let's say, and we can't be having that because we need to have power and control over everybody. And this is what it feels like. Then you were persecuted, imprisoned, and what have you. So yeah, deep-seated fear of this happening again. Of you being harmed in some way, maimed, imprisoned, losing your life, or even being targeted. Feeling betrayal as well, a fear of betrayal. Because for some of you, the person who betrayed you might have been close to you, which led to your downfall, let's say. So there is that betrayal of trust. There are also some like knives, a sword. So I'm just going to ask the angels to take these out of you. Pull them out fully and completely and transmute them with the violet flame and heal, and repair all the areas where these energies have been pulled out of you now. And repairing any holes, rips and tears in your auric field as well. I'm feeling repairing, it feels like a deep soul wound. Healing that as well, please, angels and peacock. So feeling the energy of being like disheartened, failure, feeling like you wanted to give up, a loss of hope, dejected, depressed, despair, powerlessness and helplessness and hopelessness. Guilt, trepidation, feeling alone, loneliness, heartbreak, hardship, disgust,